Before we get into the video, some important updates to this video has come out in the time that we've been editing. Henry Cavill is no longer returning as Superman. I feel like that's an important addendum to this entire context of this video. But yeah, let's get into the video, guys.
Welcome back to The Watch, and today we're going to be talking about Snyderverse stuff.
Yeah, a bit random, but...
Very random, but...
I think there's some stuff here to talk about. And maybe we might even have differing opinions on this, so...
Yeah, this is...
Let's see.
All right,
So,
what's your take on Snyder's stuff?
Okay, so I don't like it. I don't like the Snyderverse.
Oh.
But there are elements that I do enjoy. Like, for example, a big example is the super suits. I really, really dig Superman's suit, Batman's suit, Aquaman's. It's kind of like they kind of changed the character quite a lot, but for the most part, it's fine. Flash suit, I'm not actually a fan of that one.
Yeah.
Or the actor, or anything else. Anyways, Wonder Woman, fine. So for the most part, I'm super into how he's modernized these designs and how he's made them look, really good. But I'm not a fan
Of the actual content?
of the dark and gloomy and film grain, and I'm just not into that aspect of it. That's not what Superman's about. That's not what, his films are about. So when you see, like, if you watch Man of Steel, it's just like...
Okay, I can't keep the facade anymore. I hate Snyderverse. It's terrible, all right? It's beyond bad.
I thought you liked the Snyderverse.
No, I hate it. I was going to go along with it and say, it's not that bad. No,
Okay.
Man of Steel's a mess beyond belief.
No.
Man.
See, there are some aspects that I like of Man of Steel. I like that they modernized it. Like,
There's a few things,
like
sure.
they brought it into the new age. It's not like, Jarrell wearing like reflective clothing and stuff. Like, they've brought it into the real, into this century. So I like a lot of what they did. It's just the actual,
Captain Collateral Damage. That's what he is, unfortunately. He can't help himself. There's so many clips in Man of Steel where he's just murdering people because of his negligence.
Yeah. It's just like, it's not like, I remember when I watched it in the theater, all the way back, and I liked it because
Same.
Not because it was good, though. I liked it because it was like the first Superman movie in however long, and I just liked how everything looked so cool.
I think I liked it just because I was like, oh, Zod, it's a cool villain.
Yeah, I don't like how they introduced it in the first film. And I
will find him!
Man of Steel is beyond
the more we talk about it, the more I'm remembering things that I don't like about it. Okay.
Do you remember Superman punched Zod into a building and falls apart?
Yeah.
Or the one where Zod throws like an oil truck at Superman and Superman doesn't stop it.
Yeah.
He just jumps over it and lets it blow up a building behind him. I mean, this is comedy gold. Give it that.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's Superman. So I do not like. I love Henry Cavill as Superman.
Oh, yes,
I love
great.
his suit. I love everything about that. I just don't like.
Everything else.
Well, I mean, I would say like films, but he's only been in like 2 or 3 like standalone stuff. There's been in barely anything. But hopefully that will change.
Yes,
Hopefully
please.
That will change.
He's back.
So then we move on to someone like Batman. I like the Batfleck. Or is that what they call him? Is that what the kids call him?
Yes, they call him Batfleck.
I like a thicker Batman. Like Bale's great and everything, but from the image we're looking at, he looks like a thick boy, and I like Batman should be like that.
I am so conflicted on Ben Affleck as Batman.
Really?
I am, because I think perfect casting. I think he's a good pick.
Yeah,
I think his suit is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
I struggle reconciling him killing people.
Right.
I struggle with it. Like, part of me is like, I shouldn't be that bothered by it, but at the same time, I am.
So the only like defense I have for like the when they kill, the Justice League kills, is like it's based in reality. So like if a building falls, someone's gonna die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not an animated film where Superman swoops in and saves literally everybody. You know what I mean?
I'm just thinking of Man of Steel buildings collapsing in my head.
You know, like people are gonna in these sorts of things, they are gonna die. So, you know, I can get that, but yeah, I like. Did you watch the new Batman with Rob Pattinson?
I did.
Did you like that one?
I did actually.
Okay, well that's fine. It's just I was curious, which one do you like better, Batfleck or?
Probably Pattinson's one because I feel like it's hard to say anything about Ben Affleck's one because he hasn't had that much time to shine.
Yeah, that's right.
What I have seen with Ben Affleck, I've warmed to. What have you noticed?
Martha! Did you say?
Martha! Why did you say that name?
So I didn't know that this video was going to be us
remembering
horrible things from the Snyderverse.
I'm just remembering all these things. I'm like, oh, this is not good. This is... What did you say?
Do you bleed?
Oh,
You will.
I hate that so bad. Like, it's just not. It's cringe. That was.
Oh, I saw that in the cinema.
What about? Okay, so what about we move on to Cyborg? Did you like their interpretation of Cyborg?
In the Snyder Cut, he was one of the few things that I actually was really happy with.
Really? So
I kind of liked him.
So Cyborg's a weird one because obviously, like whichever way you go, he's going to sort of have to be mostly CGI.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if I like the design. It just feels so...
It's overly designed, I suppose. That's a good way.
It feels so generic to me because like the Cyborg you see in like the animated stuff and stuff like that, it's really distinct, you know? It's really...
Perfect.
So in this one, it just feels so super generic, like Transformers, you know what I mean?
It really does look like
this looks
that.
like it could be like a Transformer, so I'm not digging that.
There's too much going on in that costume.
Yes,
it's too... And,
but the actor, I think was all right.
And I'm going to do something that is very controversial. I think Whedon made a good move at the end, changing the outfit.
Oh, that's some spicy
I know.
all right.
We've been talking about Snyder being ridiculous. So, of course... Hey, I'm not excusing the Whedon cut, all right? That's bad, too.
Okay, let's be clear. I enjoyed the Snyder cut of the Justice League. I actually... Maybe it's just because the story was way more cohesive.
Yeah,
but,
it was.
And it felt like an actual story that someone sat down to actually try and write something.
Yeah.
But I did not like the official release of Justice League. It was so weird.
Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of either of them. I don't like any of them.
I don't know.
There's
like,
pieces of Snyder Cut I like, I think.
like Darkseid. I actually liked Darkseid. It's just I didn't like his arms. There was something like going on with his arms. They look kind of funky. We'll throw up a photo of like his arms.
Be right there.
His arms look sort of funky, but like apart from that, I liked. Except for him running away from Earth. That was like
yes.
I was like, what?
I was just gonna bring that up because I'm like.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean like the design and stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah,
where
design.
You bring,
I think his voice is good. I think his design is good. I think pretty much all the Apocalypse stuff is done.
Bringing
well.
him to live action, I thought it was pretty good, except for the arms and him running away.
Yeah. It's a good first attempt, I suppose.
It is a good first attempt. Yeah. Okay. So what about Aquaman?
We're talking about discount now.
Now remember that there is two suits he has. He has the golden one.
I don't know if this is a controversial take, but I quite like his golden one.
Well, it's much more comic book accurate.
Yeah, I know that's been said that Aquaman's suit, especially on this channel by Shad, that it's not great. I think it can look really good though at times.
I don't mind it.
It reminds me of like Scale Mail.
Yeah, because remember, like in the comic books, he has like orange. It's like an orange top on with the green pants, and it looks super comic book. It's like, how are you going to adapt that to reality?
I think New 52 is the one where you both would reference as really, really cool.
So I don't mind it. I don't mind this one. I'm not too keen on.
Again, I think it falls into that trap of being overly designed. I mean, you look at Superman, you look at Batman, simple.
That is
even Wonder Woman. It still looks pretty.
Yeah.
It's got that.
That's also very comic book accurate. Like if you wanted to design a realistic Wonder Woman suit.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what... Actually, let me rephrase it. A realistic comic book suit. Yeah. Not like realistic what someone armor would wear, but like comic book standard. Yeah. That's great interpretation. The Flash one... there's just so much there to talk about, isn't there? But
I mean, where do we start?
How about we don't start with the actor? But like, the actual suit itself, just talking about the designer suit, I'm not into it.
Neither am I.
I funnily enough, like I can't remember what Flash it was. It was like a movie from the 90s, and he had like a dark red suit on, and I was super into it as a kid.
Is it the one that actually has I think it's the bolts on the
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that design.
I like that. Now, I don't think that would work in like this sort of, where everybody's got...
I don't know. I take the bolts over these weird triangle things.
Yeah, it's like he's got armor on, and it's like, that's not... The whole point is Flash is super fast, so he doesn't need armor, well, relatively speaking.
Yeah, I mean, he can heal himself pretty quick.
So it's like, I'm not really a fan of it.
No, I'm not, but I'm also not a fan of the actor. He does not make it look good either.
So first of all, is it... Which one is he playing? Barry...
Yeah, it's Barry Allen.
Barry Allen, that's it.
Yeah.
Is he the redhead in the comic books? Which one was the
I believe Barry Allen is blonde.
Okay, so which one's the redhead one?
Wally West?
Wally West.
Yeah.
I would have much preferred to have a Wally West in the films.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be interesting.
Just because it's so... Like, I loved the animated Justice League and, Batman shows growing up, and...
Yeah,
you want some of the nostalgia,
Of course.
But there is someone missing who is pretty integral that we haven't seen in live adaptation in quite a while, which I think is sorely needed.
Where is he?
And that is the Green Lantern.
Yeah, where is this guy? Okay, I get it. The Ryan Reynolds one wasn't...
No, that's not part of the Snyderverse, I don't think.
No, of course. It was their attempt to do a DC universe.
That is true.
Where is Green Lantern, though? Seriously. I would take... apparently there was going to be... what's his name? John Stewart Green Lantern, I think.
I wouldn't mind that.
I would have taken it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
mind
well.
that. It's just like, when you look at this photo, it's like there's
a guy missing, a really integral guy.
I'm really surprised that they went with Cyborg over like Green Lantern. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, what's going on?
I like Cyborg, but he's not like a founding member,
Yeah, but you would think with like Green Lantern that it would be an easy thing to get done. It's space cops, seriously.
It's true. It's just, are they going to go for a CGI suit again?
Oh no, don't do that, please.
Are they going to connect those movies to the Snyderverse? How are they going to go about it?
Well, that's the thing. With all this Snyder stuff, it's clear that it's all up in the air now.
Oh, yeah, because...
Actually, no, it's not up in the air. It's pretty much gone because we got James
So
Gunn
we've got
taking over.
we've got James Gunn now in charge, which is, I actually think, a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I got it.
I am just worried that they're going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. They're going to go too far and throw everything out when they should keep... There are some aspects that they should actually keep.
Yeah, like the costume designer, don't throw them out.
Casting...
Yeah, well,
all solid.
Luckily, we've got Cavill.
Yeah,
he's on board. Apparently, we're getting a more optimistic, hopeful Superman, which I'm on board for after the nightmare that was.
But do remember, there's still Flash movie that is. What's happening with that?
Like, we're getting Keaton Batman in that. Why? Why? I love Keaton Batman, and he's in that. That's his grand return. Oh,
wasn't he in the Batgirl one as well?
Oh, yeah, that was cancelled.
Wasn't he in that as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's going on, DC?
It's hard to say like if it's going in a good direction because then you just think of those things and you go, wait, okay, is it going in a good direction?
Yeah.
I don't know. So basically, yeah, that's my thoughts on the Snyderverse. There are aspects that I genuinely like about it. But overall, it's like...
costumes.
Yeah, mainly the costumes, mainly the casting. There are some good moments here and there. But for the most part, it's just like... I'm kind of confused what you were going for more than anything else.
Yeah, I can't say I have much... I mean, I've got great memories of laughing. I'll say that. But I don't really understand what you were doing.
Yeah.
I know you were going for dark and gritty, but what works for Batman does not work for everyone else.
Yeah, like Superman is like the polar opposite. And first of all, where's Metropolis? Like, was there with Metropolis even in any of the Snyderverse?
Apparently, Metropolis and Gotham were right next to each other.
Yeah, like there's just so like basic things that as someone who like loves the comic books and loves these characters, you go, okay, so what exactly?
Yeah, so they're like in BVS, they're like, they're a river away from each other.
Yeah,
it's like, so wouldn't Batman be doing stuff with...
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have already happened? Why doesn't Superman know too much about Batman?
Yeah.
BVS is a mess, all right? Maybe one day we'll talk about that.
So something a little bit off topic. I'm just curious. What's your favorite interpretation of Gotham? Because mine mine is it Arkham Knight or...
Oh, we're just talking in general? Because I was
Just
going to say
just
live action.
No, it doesn't have to be live action. Just in general, what is your favorite interpretation of Gotham? Mine is from the I can't remember.
Arkham games?
It was the last Arkham game, not the new terrible game, the last one with Batman.
You like Arkham Knight's one?
I think it was Arkham Knight.
I
Yeah,
don't like Arkham Knight's
I
one.
love
it's a little
it.
too...
It was dark, gritty. It looked
I
like
think you're talking about
Victorian a bit, and it had all the neon lights. I
You're
love
talking
it.
about City. Because Arkham Knight's more... It's got like a Chinatown in it, and it's...
All right,
so you're
well,
probably talking about City.
So that then.
I'll show a picture of City.
They all have Arkham in the name.
I
and
know,
They
I
just changed the
know,
last one.
I
Yeah,
know.
but yeah.
Because Arkham City, I'll agree with you. That's good looking.
Yeah.
Just even though you're stuck in a prison, it does look good. What would mine be? Maybe... I don't know. I kind of like Keaton's Gotham. I like that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's got character to it.
That's just a little bit off topic.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed. I'm really, really curious to actually hear your take on the Snyderverse. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Do you like the costumes, castings? Let us know in the comments. And as always, stay on watch.